If you ever want to know who are the true blood and sweat, die-hard horror fans, ask them if they've ever seen The Descent. Because if they say yes, they are truly a die-hard fan.
Here's Johnny.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Expecto Patronum!
Released in 2005, directed by Neil Marshall, is The Descent. This movie is so freaking good. I loved watching this movie again. I haven't seen it in about 3, maybe 4 years. It's been a while, so tonight was a really special treat to finally rewatch it because when I first saw the movie, it somewhat affected me just because of how creepy and just well done it was. So revisiting it now, I feel the exact same way. This movie is awesome. I'm telling you, I won't go into deep spoilers for this movie, but please, even though this is not a spoiler review, I'm gonna show trailer stuff, I'm gonna show footage. I just want you to watch this movie because it's so good. Where to begin in the positives? I guess I can start with Neil Marshall. Now listen, he did do the 2019 Hellboy. Meh. This movie though, he was on his game. Everything production-wise for this movie is pretty freaking perfect, if you ask me. What he does with the atmosphere of these tunnels is absolutely insane. Because the movie involves creatures in the caves once these women get down there. But the thing is, it takes an hour to fully get there. And for that first hour, this movie is creepy, interesting, and just good. Because what this story is doing with our main lead, I believe her character's name was Sarah, I think, she as a character is so interesting, especially after the first 5 minutes. The opening to this movie alone puts you in a mood, and it's perfectly done. Especially when she's in the hospital and the lights are going off. I love that shot. That shot has always stuck with me, even when I first saw it. It's so creepy and how it's so well done with her running, closing in on her. It's so good. But that's just the first 5 minutes. That is just the first 5 minutes. Then you get to meet our group. You get to meet them in the cabin. You get to go into these caves. And when they're in these caves, I'm claustrophobic. So the scene where they're crawling through these tiny little hole cave things is absolutely nail crunching. That is real scares. That is real terror. That right there. What comes after is also really scary and really awesome, but that's scary. And these women are just all wanting the adventure. They want that feeling. And as our main lead, after the events of the beginning, she wants to feel that adventure again. And they try their very best to get her into this mood of, come with us. Let's go on this cave that no one's ever explored. Which leads to our creepy monsters, which the look of them, I love. I love that they can't see. It's all due with sound. I love that. The scene where the monster's hands on the girl's head and he's sniffing the air and he's literally standing on her. I love that shot. Obviously, one of the best jump scares, maybe in horror history, is when they have the night cam on and they see the thing for the first time. It is a great jump scare. I love it.
Hello! Please! Is there anybody there? No, hello!
And like I said, with these characters, they do a great job building these characters before you even get into this cave. And once you're in this cave, it's claustrophobic, the dark shadows, these monsters, hell, the girl themselves, what comes upon Juno and what is the relationship between her and her husband. It's so interesting. It adds such a dynamic to these women because you feel the friendship, and when they start getting picked off, you feel really bad, and the movie kills them. They get killed in this movie. It doesn't hold any punches, and I love that. It's a horror movie. You're not supposed to play it safe. The themes of friendship and grief are so well done in this movie, especially with our main character seeing visions of her family, seeing what her young daughter, which is so brutal in that character. Again, I'm trying to stay away from it, but it's in the first 5 minutes, so again, just mild little spoilers, but like, she loses them in the very opening scene of this movie, and it's affecting her. And what it leads to this ending is absolutely just gut-punching, and I love it. Now, I do believe in the UK there's a different ending version. The one that I watched tonight with her in the car, that's all I'm gonna say, yeah, that I like that. I like it, because everyone's like, it's just like a jump vision scare. She sees visions of the whole movie, so to me, it's just kind of like another thing that's on her character, so I buy it. But like I said, these characters are well done, the cinematography, the production design, the creature design, these characters, the story, it's a good 90 minutes, fast-paced. I mean, it's a really, really well done movie. Any gripes? If I had any little gripes, the green screen / use of CGI doesn't hold up. But that's it. Besides that, I enjoy the hell out of this movie. It's scary, it's emotional. The score of this movie, it's so good. The Descent is truly one of those just awesome horror movies, and I recommend to anyone, give it a shot this Halloween if you've not seen it. I'm gonna give The Descent an A+. I mean, in all honesty, I find this movie awesome. Really, I could put it on right now and rewatch it. It's so well made, well acted, the characters, the situation, the outcome, beginning, middle, end. It's a well put together horror movie, and I really enjoy it. Really, I think it's one of the best ones out there for sure. If you've not seen it, big recommend. The sequel, it's subpar. It's nowhere near as good as this one, but like, you could easily watch it. Like, it's there. But this first one, classic? I mean, honestly, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on The Descent? Have you seen it? If you've not, hopefully I didn't spoil it too much and you watched the whole review. And you guys enjoyed this Halloween review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody!